What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment. Last night was further proof as to why people don't watch pretend basketball. Last night was further proof as to why people do not respect the WNBA.
The Chicago Sky are already imploding from within. Fans are turning on the team. Kamilla Cardoso, oh no. Free Kamilla Cardoso. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor.
Last night, live on national TV, something shocking happened. During a pivotal play, Angel Reese extends for the ball, only to be snubbed by her own teammate, Kamilla Cardoso, in full view of the crowd. The reaction? Instant regret. Now, the Chicago Sky is splitting apart. Can this relationship be salvaged? On screen, flashing headlines and quick cuts of the snub moment, fan memes, and a dramatic reveal of what you just saw will shake the WNBA.
Angel Reese had her worst professional basketball game, and I'm not even stretching that out. That's not me trying to be overly elaborate, trying to really make it sound awful. No, she was bad. 0 of 8 from the field, 12 rebounds, of which I believe 8 were offensive. It was a terrible showing. Sky fans are officially going to war. They can't stand Tyler Marsh. Let's start here. Worst plus minus in all of the WNBA is, in fact, you guessed it, Angel Reese. 9 out of the 14, bottom 14 are Chicago players. How is Angel running point guard going? 5 turnovers, 0 assists. I don't see Tyler Marsh winning the Coach of the Year.
This wasn't a one-off. Let's rewind. The Sky entered the season with huge hopes. Angel's swagger plus Kamilla's fundamentals. But from Game 1, chemistry cracks appeared. Offensive schemes faltered, frustration mounted, and even Caitlin Clark was trending for her dominance, overshadowing Reese's struggles.
Angel Reese was dedicating this season to winning. I thought she was focused on carrying the Chicago bravado to the promised land of golden toilets and bathrooms with running water. Hey, y'all, it's me, Angel Reese. I'm dedicating this season to victory. I'm struggling to understand the end destination of this journey. I'm struggling to understand the winning that Angel Reese is talking about. Because 2 games into the season, the Chicago Bravado are losing by an average of 30 points. They're getting their ass kicked.
Guys, minus 60-point diff is the worst through a team's first 2 games in WNBA history. It's real bad. And of course, last night we saw this, of course, is the stat patter extraordinaire. Of course, this was Angel Reese. She got blocked, I don't know how many times, by Jonquel Jones, who just wore her ass out. By the way, all them blocks when she got the ball back, that's an offensive rebound. Certainly may be the most embarrassing WNBA clip of all time. It's up there, unfortunately, for Angel Reese. There's many of those over time.
And then, the moment nobody expected. In slow motion.
Reese last night against the New York Liberty, one of the worst games she's played as a professional, takes that out on the referee.
Starting to understand why I make fun of this league? Are you starting to understand why the WNBA struggles to draw an audience based on the product on the court? There are missed shots, bad plays, but in the NBA, missed layups are the exception, not the norm. Last night, Angel Reese played 27 minutes. Angel Reese had 12 rebounds, with 8 coming on the offensive end. 8 offensive rebounds. Angel Reese went 0 for 8 from the field and scored 2 points. 2 points in 27 minutes.
Some say it's fatigue. Others see a deeper message. Solidarity broken. We reached out for comment. So far, silence.
It's all part of the myth that I'm supposed to believe that Angel Reese is some great player, that she's the rival of Caitlin Clark, and that Indiana Fever fans taunted her with racial taunts, and people are actually believing it, buying it, and selling it. It's all a myth and a lie, and you have to be a part of some religious cult to actually believe that Angel Reese is some sort of effective, big-time basketball superstar. Reese can rebound and has an attitude and has trolled Caitlin Clark into some sort of relevance. And there's this racial protection of Angel Reese. Somehow she's important, and somehow anything that bad happens to her, because I'm sure what we're going to hear is like, well, she's struggling offensively because of all the stress she's dealing with. She's created this stress by trolling Caitlin Clark and by trying to pick fights with Caitlin Clark and by jumping up and getting in Caitlin Clark's face, and is going to end in embarrassing fashion.
Off the court, insiders say things have been messy. Anonymous sources reveal that Cardoso quietly approached Coach Stephanie White during a timeout last week, seen placing a serious hand on Reese's shoulder.
Should be throwing temper tantrums on the Chicago Sky. That person should be this woman right here. That person should be Kamilla Cardoso. Look at the frustration oozing out of Kamilla Cardoso. She gets a switch, Natasha Cloud. She's posting her up. We can't get an entry pass to Kamilla Cardoso. Kamilla Cardoso, I am upset with how this offense is looking. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still can't manage to get an entry pass. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still need to deal with this type of amateurism in the WNBA. The Angel Reese shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss experiment. Okay, this is where Kamilla Cardoso, look, pass it out. Look at Kamilla Cardoso on the bottom of your screen here. Pass it out. Kick it out. Let me shoot a midi. How many attempts do we need at the same shot? Over and over and over and over again.
Fractures go deeper than a snub. Reese's layup woes, 4 failed attempts in 15 seconds, sparked backlash. NBA legend Lisa Leslie, in a rare critique, said,
Reports came out that Kamilla Cardoso was sold on the Tyler Marsh signing. Rumor came out that Kamilla Cardoso wasn't excited, wasn't too pleased with how Teresa Weatherspoon was using her last year. So when she heard Tyler Marsh, when she got a sniff of Tyler Marsh possibly coming on board, they talked, laid out the game plan. Kamilla Cardoso was bought in. Kamilla Cardoso was drinking the Kool-Aid, eating what Tyler Marsh was feeding her. But again, sold a fake bill of goods. Worst part about this Kamilla Cardoso last night is you seeing her visibly giving up on her team here. Look at this. Look at this. Kamilla Cardoso literally walking towards the New York Liberty bench. Walking towards the New York Liberty bench. Like, hey, Brianna, Sabrina, scoot over a little bit. Let me take a seat. Hey, Sandy, is there any room on the bench for me? Can you guys use an extra player? Can I switch jerseys and see how I fit on this team?
Sky coach Teresa Weatherspoon is now at a crossroads. Back Reese and her star power, or pivot to Cardoso and on-court reliability. A decision looms. Stay the course or tear it all down.
Fight, the toughness that we showed, our ability to stay together. Our bench was really engaged in every timeout and in every huddle. We were all engaged.
Cunningham and Lexi Hull are the real deal. That's what it does look like. It looks like these two off the bench, you can name whoever you want. These two ladies off the bench are going to be the most impactful duo in the WNBA, hands down. Hands down, these two are going to be the most impactful duo in the WNBA off the bench. They bring the energy, they bring the heat, they're able to score, they play defense.
This tension isn't just about one team, it's about the WNBA's identity. Is the league built around marketability, Angel's big personality, or pure basketball? Cardoso's fundamentals? Last week, Caitlin Clark launched a series of efficient performances, reminding everyone that the court still speaks loudest.
Your back to your team, walking away from the active plays going on, walking away from the actual basketball action. Yeah, Kamilla Cardoso is not a happy camper over there in Chicago, and I don't blame her. Again, this is another year of the same nonsense.
A win for the Indiana Fever against the Atlanta Dream. Good teams win ugly. And that was what was most impressive to me about the Fever's performance against the Dream.
Angel hasn't stayed silent. At Media Day, she said, "We're family. We'll get past this." But insiders tell us that the remark was met with eye rolls. On Reddit, one post read, "All eyes now turn to the next Sky game, a chance for redemption or further meltdown. Will Cardoso pass, validating the snub? Will Reese shine, begging forgiveness? Or will the silence say it all? Grab your seats. What happens next could make or break the Chicago dynasty." The cameras caught what no one expected, teammates falling apart, frustration boiling over, and Kamilla Cardoso literally walking away from Angel Reese on live television. Just 2 games into the WNBA season, and the Chicago Sky are already unraveling. Is this the biggest internal meltdown in WNBA history? Tonight, we break it all down. The tension, the body language, and the hard truth behind Cardoso's silent but brutal humiliation of Reese. It was supposed to be a redemption year. A star-studded frontcourt with rookies Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso. But against the New York Liberty, that vision crumbled. Reese missed shot after shot 0 for 8 from the field while Cardoso stood under the rim, wide open, begging for an entry pass. What happened next shocked everyone. As Reese clanked another mid-range jumper, cameras captured Cardoso, not just disappointed, but physically moving away from her teammates. Her body language said it all. Frustrated.
Defeated. Done.
This wasn't subtle. This was visible, deliberate, and undeniable. Overlay, freeze frame with slow zoom, add angry tweets from fans reacting live. Veteran point guard Courtney Vandersloot didn't hold back. A lot of them are just dumb plays, we haven't found a rhythm, yet we have to work on chemistry. That's a bold statement. And if that wasn't enough, she also said, "We don't know how to position our post players properly." That's a direct call-out of the coaching staff and, by extension, Angel Reese. Sources reveal Kamilla Cardoso was sold a dream by assistant coach Tyler Marsh. She was told she'd be featured. She'd dominate the paint. But in reality, she's been ignored, left without touches. Watching her co-star jack up low-percentage shots. Clip insert, analyst segment. "If I'm Cardoso, I'm heated." Some insiders say Reese created her own pressure. Trash-talking Caitlin Clark. Mocking opponents. Posting about doing it for the culture, but now struggling to hit basic layups. Her offensive chaos has created tension, not cohesion. What happened next was perhaps the most shocking moment of the night. After another misfire by Reese, Cardoso literally turned her back on her team. Cameras caught her walking toward the Liberty's bench as if to say, "Can I switch teams?"
She didn't say it.
She didn't have to. The body language screamed everything. This isn't just a bad night. It's a warning sign. A veteran team melting down in public. Rookies at odds. Promises broken. Systems failing. 2 games in and the Sky's foundation is cracking. If something doesn't change fast, this season could spiral into disaster. This isn't just a bad night. It's a warning sign. A veteran team melting down in public. Rookies at odds. Promises broken. Systems failing. 2 games in and the Sky's foundation is cracking. If something doesn't change fast, this season could spiral into disaster. Meanwhile, on the other side of the league, Caitlin Clark is quietly leading the Indiana Fever to a bounce-back win. Her teammates rallying behind her, creating space, passing the ball, playing team-first basketball. Even LeBron James fan pages are praising her. 2025 might just belong to Caitlin Clark. Meanwhile, Angel Reese and the Sky need a serious reset. Will this team survive the internal collapse? Or is the writing already on the wall?